Hello, welcome back to another video. In this video we'll discuss about variable. First we'll try to discuss about what is variable, key components of variable, characteristics of variable, types of variable, why we need to use variable, and then we'll see some example how to declare variable in various types of programming language. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. What is variable? As you can see in this particular diagram, variable, you can think a variable as a container or box, or we can say that name storage. If I'll think about this as a memory location in the computer and this box is represented as a variable, this is nothing but a container and it is having one name. So that's why named storage we can say, and it will help, variable help to data manipulation, and it contains or holds some value. So this is a basic understanding of a variable in programming language. A variable in programming language is a named storage location in memory that holds a value which can be used and manipulated within a program. Variable allow programmer to store data, track changes, and perform various types of operation on that data throughout the program's execution. The value stored in a variable can typically be modified, allowing for dynamic data handling and interactions. Think of a variable as a labeled container or box where you can store information, just like you might label a box like a toy to store various types of toy. You give a variable a name like age or score and use it to store specific information such as a person's age or a score of a game. You can then open this particular box to check what's inside or replace the contents with something new value or something new toys if you want. Now, as you can see in this particular picture, first step of the variable is to variable creation. A variable is defined in a programming language. Then memory location allocation. A specific location of the memory address is assigned to that particular variable. Then we store the value storage. The variable's value is stored in the allocated memory. After that, value retrieval process happens. That means the program accesses the stored value as needed. And one more operation will be there, that is the value manipulation. The program modifies the variable's value during the execution. So these are some steps that a particular variable can have. So variable, first step is variable creation or the declaration. Then the memory will allocate inside the RAM. Then the memory will create it in the memory location, or it will allocate the space inside the memory. Then on that particular memory location we can store the values, and then we can retrieve the value as well, or the read operation, and then we can use it for the data manipulation as well. So here at the time of the variable creation, there are three different key components of the variable will be there. The first one is the name of the variable, then the data type and the value. As you can see that we have discussed in our previous video that based on the type language, variable can be two type, that is the dynamically type or statically type. In case in some programming languages, at the time of the writing the code, you don't have to specify the data type, but in some programming language you have to specify the data type as well. So for example, as you can see that variable declaration in various types of programming language. In C programming language, you have to specify the data type, integer, age, and then you have to specify the value of it. So this part is the data type, the kind of the data the variable can hold, like integer or floating point number, string, or more complex types depending on the programming language. And then we have to specify the name. This is the unique identifier that you give the variable, allowing you to refer to it in your code, and after that you have to specify the value. This is the actual data or the information that is stored in the variable. Likewise, if we'll try to see that here is the JavaScript. So to declare the variable, you have to specify different types of type, like you can use var, let, const. For variable declaration, let and const are the more commonly used in modern JavaScript. So here this is the type, and then age, and then you have to specify the value. So this is the process to declare the variable in JavaScript. Like PHP, you have to use the dollar symbol. Like Python is a dynamically typed language, so while writing the code you don't have to specify the data type like PHP. In PHP also you can see there is no data type is mentioned over here. In the similar fashion in PHP, Python as well, there is no data type, only variable name is there and the value is there. Also you can see there is no semicolon, but in case of PHP and JavaScript as well, in C programming language as well, you can see there is a semicolon, correct? So this way we can declare variable. So let me go through little bit down. Here you can see also for C#, X++, C++, there is a various types of declaration. Now let me give you few more points. Types of variable. Variable can be local variable, variable can be global variable, there can be a constant variables. So we'll discuss slowly about local variables, global variable, constant variable in specific different videos. But as of now, you just remember variable, types of variable can be different. Why we need to use a variable? Because to store data for code readability, reusability, we need to declare variable, otherwise we will not be able to store data. As well as you can mention also one point about the flexibility. Variable allow you to write flexible code that can handle or changing the data. So that's why it's important. And remember that each language has its own rule and conventions around variable, but at a basic they are all allow for storing and managing the data. So I hope now it's clear that what is variable and the point we have discussed. If you have any question regarding all those points that I have discussed, you can write it in the comment section. We will try to solve your problem as soon as possible. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.